What does it tell you that this is a Republican Party that took the very unusual step with a narrow margin of siding with Democrats to oust its leader and now can't find a new one?
It's I can't even say it's unbelievable anymore when you look at what's happened behind the conference walls and the screaming that's gone on. I almost wonder, Ari, it's like monkeys flinging poo and screeching, when you're looking at what the GOP conference is right now. But what really shocks me, and I think what people forget, Ari, is
you were once in.
The conference I was once in. That is
so correct. I don't know how you self-identify within the zoo analogy, but go ahead, sir. It's your analogy.
Thanks for pointing out, Ari. Thanks for pointing that out. But I think people forget that on the night of January 5th at about 11:27 p.m., Jordan sends a bizarre text to Mark Meadows. That was actually a bit of a copy-paste from a document from Joseph Schmitz, a former DOD Inspector General, that uses sources from, a Falun Gong-backed newspaper like the Epoch Times, Mo Brooks, and the incredible Peter Navarro, or his sources on this 4-pager on how to actually overturn the election. And that's what Jim Jordan used to text to Mark Meadows that night. And I think people are forgetting, how involved Jim Jordan was in this actual January 6th push.
Yeah, let me slow you down. I mean, there's many ways to look at different people who could become speaker. Ideology and politics is one of them. People say, oh, this person's more or less conservative in the Republican Party. You're saying the fact that this many, a majority of Republicans today, Friday, are considering Jordan for speaker is concerning because of his record, not on ideology per se, but on evidence that he was part of an effort to overthrow the lawful winner of the election?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit both on ideology, but yeah, I mean, how do you have, Ari, in this time when everybody knows about January 6th, you could have a complete Republican leadership, all three, you're talking about the speaker, the majority leader, and the whip, that all voted to overturn the election, or were actively involved in trying to coordinate overturning the election. And to me, knowing what I know about January 6th, knowing about the data that we've seen, all the Meadows text messages, how Jordan actually was part of the Stop the Steal movement, Ari, it's just, we had 155 on the second vote that voted for Jim Jordan for speaker as a nominating portion of that. And I think, Ari, it's shocking to me seeing what I've seen that the GOP has gone this far. I knew it was going to get worse. I didn't think it would get this bad. We have 155 people voting for election denier as actual Speaker of the House. Mm-hmm.